Christmas decorations are getting more lifelike every year, Charlie Brown.
I thought your little brother Rerun was coming with you.
Our mom decided to take him with her on her bicycle to do some Christmas shopping.
Pedal hard, Mom. Harder. That's the way. Look out for the lawnmower. Great, we're out of the garage. When it comes to riding on the back of Mom's bicycle, I'm a white knuckle flyer. Look out for the tree. Look out for the fence. Jingle bells. Look out! Jingle bells. Ah! Look out! Jingle all the way. Singing doesn't help at all. Those bike rides always wipe me out. I've got to find some way to relax. Could you ask your dog to come out and play? She's resting. Go find something else to do. Go home and read a book. I can't do that. Well, that's too bad. Find something you know how to do. Well, I know how to play with a dog. Someone at school today asked me if I had an older brother who dragged a blanket around. No, I replied, I'm an only child. Then someone said, but don't you have a weird older sister? No, I insisted, I'm an only child. And so I go, day after day, dodging questions from curious outsiders.
What else did they say?
Some of the guys over at the playground were discussing crabby sisters. Guess what? I won. They all agreed that I had the crabbiest sister in the neighborhood.
I'm a celebrity. You think I'm crabby now? Wait until I'm 40 or 50.
What about when you're 90?
Then I'll be real nice.
The trouble with being a little kid is no one ever asks your opinion about anything.
Why don't you stop talking and just go to bed?
Are you asking for my opinion?
What are you writing, Rerun?
This is how I have it figured. If there are 3 kids in a family, each kid has 33 1/3 rights.
Wrong, little brother. It's 90% for me and 5% for you. And 5% for you.
I better check those figures again.
We're a family, and in a family, each person has a job. Here, write down what you think your job could be.
How do you spell watching?
Watching?
That'll be my job, watching TV.
Remember, Rerun, having an older sister is like having a compass to guide you through life.
Is that true?
I'm not here. How can I be expected to live in the same house with 2 brothers?
What kind of question was that?
Big sisters are the crabgrass in the lawn of life.
I'm your younger brother, and I don't suck my thumb, and I don't cling to a blanket for security.
Hooray for you.
As the years go by, you'll probably develop a real resentment toward me, and you'll find different ways to get even.
What would you do if I kicked those over?
Probably nothing at the moment, but years from now, after you're married, and you and your husband want me to co-sign a note so you can buy a new house, I'll refuse.
Ugh!
Younger brothers learn to think fast. If you're the 3rd child in a family, and your brother and sister are really weird, I wonder if it's possible for that 3rd child to develop an immunity. An immunity to all the bad things that happen in a family, to that innocent 3rd child who might... So much for immunity. Wow, what a project! Color these pictures, cut and paste, draw those trees, more cutting, more pasting. What a learning experience. Yes, ma'am, you've done it again. When she's happy, we're happy. What are those round things? People faces. I'm drawing a football stadium filled with 60,000 fans. I only see 10. Parking was a problem. We're supposed to draw each other's face. Well, turn your head. I can only draw a side view face. I'm trying to have an expression of someone looking to the future with hope. That's all right. I'm just drawing your ear. I'm tired of all this kindergarten stuff. Why don't we run away to Paris? If we got on a plane at midnight, we could be in Paris tomorrow. Do you have any money? I have 50 cents. Maybe we can get upgraded to business class. There's this cute little girl who sits next to me in kindergarten. I told her maybe she and I can go to Paris someday. I don't even know where Paris is. The teacher says that the principal wants to see you. Me? Yes, ma'am. I was told the principal wants to see me. Why me? I'm nobody. I don't even have a dog. Yes, sir, Mr. Principal. Who? The little girl with the braids? Sure. We're in the same kindergarten class. Did I ask her to go to Paris? Well, sure, but that was just a joke. I mean, how? Harassment!
Who's there?
It's only me. I'm home early. I've been fired. This little girl in my class was sort of depressed, so I said, why don't we run away to Paris? It was a joke. She thought it was funny, so she told her mother, who told the teacher, who told the principal, and I got fired.
Suspended.
I guess so.
Harassment?
Stupidity. Thank goodness Christmas vacation starts tomorrow. Mom should really let us have a dog. Having a dog could be fun, don't you think?
What are you doing?
I'm writing a letter to Santa Claus.
Forget it, Rerun. He doesn't have time to read all those letters. I mean, he stands on the corner all day ringing that bell. When he gets home, he's tired. He doesn't want to read a bunch of whiny letters. Tell him Lucy says hi.
What should I ask for, a bicycle or a dog? I think maybe a dog. You can't fall off a dog. When Santa Claus brings me the dog, will he leave it on the front porch or in the backyard? He wouldn't drop it down the chimney, would he?
There's something I sort of feel I should tell you.
Maybe he'll just leave me a gift certificate.
Listen to me. Mom doesn't want you to have a dog, does she?
No.
Do you really think Santa Claus is going to bring you something Mom doesn't want you to have?
Ooh, Supreme Court stuff. Yes, sir. My name is Rerun. Did you know that Santa Claus is going to bring me a dog? So what I need is a leash and a collar and a supper dish. And you can just put it on my tab. Who am I kidding, Snoopy? Lucy is right. Santa Claus is never going to bring a dog to someone whose mom doesn't want him to have a dog. If I'm lucky, I'll get a pair of socks and an orange.
Mom put the sandbox in the garage for a while. Okay, Rerun, out. But Sally and I want to play in the sandbox. But there's not room for all of us, so you'll have to leave. But there's 2 of us, and there's only 1 of you.
Oh, no! It's Bee of the Bee Day! Oh, no! What is Bee of the Bee Day?
It's back of the bike day. Rerun has to ride on the back of Mom's bike.
I like the way your mom handles that bike. See how she went through that hedge instead of the brick wall?
Yes, I must admit, her steering is getting a little better.
Yesterday, we only hit 4 parked cars. Over hill, over dale. Poor Dale. Riding around all day on the back of your mom's bicycle gives you plenty of time to think. It gives you time to think about people and about life and about what would happen if we ran into a tree. We're going to the cleaners. Mom always likes to return the used coat hangers. She hates it when I do this. This is the part of the ride that I hate. Every day this big stupid German Shepherd comes running out and chases our bicycle. He doesn't quit until I throw my shoe at him. I'm running out of shoes. Riding on the back of your mother's bicycle in the winter can be a real experience. We can't see where we're going and we slide all over. Now it's a shopping cart in the supermarket. Now it's a stroller through the mall. And then back on the bicycle. Sometimes I go a whole day without ever touching the ground.
know something, Schroeder?
What?
I liked you the very first time I saw you.
I disliked you the first time I saw you.
It was the best of times, it was the worst of times. I have a historical question for you. Did Beethoven ever have any beautiful girls nearby while he was practicing the piano?
No, I don't think Beethoven had any crabby females hanging on his piano while he was trying to practice.
That isn't quite what I said. Here's something. A piano can strike notes through a range of 7 octaves. In comparison, a child's toy piano has a range of only 1 octave and is virtually useless as a musical instrument because of that.
What else does it say?
Never fall in love with a musician. What do you two want? Ah, good grief!
Why can't I have a normal dog like everyone else?
But you're lucky to have a dog, Charlie Brown. Does Snoopy have any sisters?
He has a sister Belle who lives in Kansas City.
Does Snoopy have any brothers?
One day, one of his brothers named Marbles showed up out of the blue. But he only stayed one day.
Why was that?
Well, he had kind of a wild ride. Here.
Who are they?
That's Andy and Olaf, 2 more brothers of Snoopy. They showed up and spent a few days with Snoopy. And then Snoopy suggested they go visit his other brother, Spike. This is Spike. He lives in the desert.
So what happened?
They got lost and ended up in Alaska as sled dogs for a while.
Snoopy has the greatest family.
If not the strangest.
I wish one of them could be my dog, but my mom doesn't want one. But would it be okay if I play with Snoopy sometimes?
If your mom doesn't mind, sure.
That will make this the best Christmas ever. I guess I'll try to play by myself. Here we go! Slam dunk! Lots of slam, but no dunk. Could you ask your dog if he wants to come out and shoot a few baskets?
I'll see if I can find him. I couldn't find him, but I doubt if he would have been interested.
Can you ask your dog if he wants to come out and play? And then afterwards, I'll give him a Christmas cookie with sprinkles. Ow! Happiness is a warm puppy. I guess dogs have to eat a lot. How does he do that? By the way, when somebody walks by, how do you decide if you should bark at them? This is how it works. I'll take my cards, and you'll take your cards. And then we'll throw them in the air. Whoever has the most cards laying face up wins. How do you do that? Can you ask your dog to come out and play Chase the Stick? Thank you for your offer to come out and play. We are busy at this time, however, and cannot accept your offer. We hope you will be successful elsewhere. Dogs have rejection slips. Ask your dog if he wants to come out and frolic.
Yesterday you asked him if he wanted to come out and play.
We're upgrading the neighborhood. So then ask your dog to come out and romp in the snow.
romp?
To romp means to play or to frolic in a lively way.
He said no. No means to deny or refuse or disagree.
I know what it means. Gee, Mom, dogs are so much fun. Can we please get one for Christmas? Why, Mom? I was wondering if you'd be willing to sell your dog.
How much money do you have?
Here, you tell me. I don't know anything about money.
Well, you have a dime, a nickel, and a penny. You have 16 cents.
Is that enough?
No, you'd need $10 million.
How would it be if I gave you 16 cents now and the rest later? There's only one thing left to do. It's time to see Santa Claus. Hey, big sister, wait a minute. I need you to take me to Santa Claus.
Why?
I have something really important to ask him.
I'm very busy today. Maybe tomorrow. Did Beethoven ever buy his girlfriend fuzzy mittens for Christmas?
I doubt it.
Here's your chance to do something he never did.
I've already thought of doing something he never did.
Did Beethoven ever play Jingle Bells? He probably thought he was too good to play Jingle Bells.
I have my list for Christmas. Well, a bicycle would be nice, and maybe a new sled and a pair of inline skates. And maybe a new jump rope.
How did things go with Santa Claus? It's nice to tell him what you want for Christmas, isn't it?
If you can get past his secretary.
Wait here a second. I have to check out the Santa. Okay, if you're a real Santa Claus, where are your reindeer, huh? How are you gonna land on all those rooftops and go down all those chimneys? And after you go down a chimney, how are you gonna get back up, huh? I'll give you about 3 houses and you'll be completely exhausted.
I thought you might like a snack while you were working.
Hey, look, Ma, Santa is eating out of a dog dish. As your big sister, I feel that it is my duty to tell you that who you are about to see is not the real Santa Claus.
I don't care who he is, as long as he can give me a dog for Christmas.
What you're looking at is a dog in a Santa Claus suit. Now that I've told you, how does it make you feel?
I like him. Santa, all I want for Christmas is a puppy dog. What does he want?
I think he wants a contribution to his box there. What did he say?
He said thank you. The money is for a worthy cause. And Merry Christmas. And say hello to the stupid kid with the blanket and his crabby sister.
Just forget it. Mom will never let you have a dog anyway.
Everybody in the world has a dog. Why can't I have a dog?
You wouldn't know how to take care of a dog. You wouldn't even know how to feed it.
Dogs like cold cereal. I don't know if I can count on Santa for a dog. If I eat all my dinner, can I have a dog for Christmas? Everybody in the world has a dog. Why won't Mom let me have one?
A lot of people in the world don't have dogs. They can be a lot of trouble.
What I think I'll do today is take some money out of my college trust fund and go buy a dog.
You don't have a college trust fund.
I don't? Good grief. Please pass the grape jelly.
We're all out of grape jelly.
How could anyone not have a dog, or a trust fund, or grape jelly?
If you don't think dogs are a lot of trouble, just ask Charlie Brown about his stupid dog.
My mom and sister say that dogs are a lot of trouble.
Owning a dog is a big responsibility, Rerun. They need lots of care. And they need a lot of comforting.
Maybe if I watch you and Snoopy, I'll know how to take care of a dog, if I get one from Santa. How can you tell which boot goes on which foot? I hate zippers. Oh, how I hate zippers. And mittens. How can you tell where the thumbs go? I wasn't made for winter.
What's going on here?
I'm going Christmas shopping. This was the cheapest ticket I could get. What's happening, Charlie Brown?
I haven't the slightest idea.
What kind of an airplane is this? Where's the complimentary orange juice? And isn't anyone going to welcome me aboard? Blech, I'd rather have the orange juice. It's been a smooth flight so far, hasn't it? Almost like we're not flying at all. Stupid pilot. What happens if there's a loss of cabin pressure? Where are the oxygen masks? In case there's an emergency. Hey, I thought that passengers were always served a nice lunch. What happens when we get to the ocean? Do you have special equipment for flying over water? Hey, I'm getting cold and wet. Take me back home. So much for Christmas shopping. Charlie Brown, you have the greatest dog in all the world. Now I've just got to find a way to get me a dog for Christmas.
This letter came for you today. It's a letter to Snoopy from his brother Spike, the one who lives in the desert. Dear Brother Snoopy, this year I had a great idea. For my Christmas tree, I decorated a tumbleweed. It looked really beautiful. But then it left. I thought I should try to be more like a tumbleweed. You know, just bounce and tumble through life without a care. Then, on the other hand, maybe not. We had some cold mornings here in the desert. Today, I actually had a fire in my fireplace. It even started to snow. I was so excited, I started to build a great big snowman. But the snow stopped, so I did the next best thing. I built a tumbleweed man. I had fun stringing the Christmas tree lights. Up to a point.
Does Spike live all alone in the desert?
Yes, he does. It's probably a very lonely life.
Here's what I've been thinking. He could use a better home, couldn't he? Sure he could. So here's my idea. Can you send a letter for me? Please write to your brother in the desert. Tell him he can be my dog. Tell him we'll be pals. He can chase sticks and pull me in my wagon and learn tricks. And we'll celebrate Christmas together.
Merry Christmas, Schroeder. Thank you. I just noticed something about this room. What's that? There's an appalling lack of mistletoe. Beethoven was a bad influence. How can you say that? Lots of musicians never get married just because Beethoven never got married. That's what I call a bad influence. Where's Rerun? He's outside building a snowman to greet Spike.
Please don't melt my snowman. Don't. please don't. It's for my new dog, Spike. Please stop. Don't do it. Rats, you can talk to the moon, but the sun won't listen.
Look, Rerun. It's a postcard for Snoopy from his brother Spike. Dear Snoopy, my friend and I are making a painful journey across the country to see you. Painful? Why would the trip be painful? And who's the friend he's bringing?
I'm so excited that your brother's coming. This will be the best Christmas I've ever had.
You're crazy, Rerun. Mom will never let you have a dog. Besides, how in the world will he ever be able to find you?
Dogs are very smart. They can find their way any place. They always know where they are.
I don't believe it. He actually found us. Look, there's Spike, Rerun. Spike, good grief. You're as thin as a promise. This is the most miserable-looking dog I've ever seen. I'm gonna take him home and feed him. Hey, that's my blanket he's wearing. Hospital robe. What's that? This is a milkshake for Spike. I'm fattening him up. I'm your brother. How come you never make me a milkshake? When he's through, you can lick the straw. You thought I couldn't do it, didn't you?
Do what?
Well, Spike isn't skinny anymore. I got him back in shape. Come on out, Spike. Show everybody how great you look.
How's Rerun doing with the fat Spike?
He's trying to teach him some games. That looks like a good game. What do you call it?
Slobber ball. Okay, you put down a 9, so I'll put down a 10. Okay, you put down a jack, so I'll put down a queen.
What kind of game are you guys playing?
We don't have the slightest idea.
Now what are you doing?
It's a jigsaw puzzle. If the pieces don't fit, we make them fit. A tooth! I've lost another tooth. I must be getting old. Next, I'll start losing my hair. But I don't want to go on the bike.
Mom wants you to help pick out a Christmas tree.
But I don't want to leave Spike.
Here you are, Rerun. Spike will keep you company.
Look out for the tree! Look out for the truck! Look out for the fence! Ah! I hate looking at the world through my fingers.
Well, Spike has lost all that weight I put on him.
It must have been the bike ride.
Anyway, Mom says we can't keep Spike anymore. She just felt sorry for him because he looked so bad when he got here.
So what's going to happen to him?
Don't worry, Charlie Brown will find a nice home for him. You're asking our family to adopt this dog?
Why not? He's Snoopy's big brother. He's a good dog. He's a full-blooded beagle.
That's what you say. I say he's part beagle and part disaster.
He's been living just outside of Needles with a bunch of coyotes.
I think I'd rather have one of the coyotes.
Wouldn't you like to own a good watchdog? Isn't this the sort of dog you'd like to have with you if you had some place to go at night?
I sure wouldn't want to be seen in the daylight with him. I'm sorry, Charlie Brown. Beethoven never owned a dog. If Beethoven never owned a dog, I guess I shouldn't either.
Beethoven would have liked this dog. Well, Spike, I'm sorry we couldn't find a home for you here, but maybe you're better off in the desert anyway.
Goodbye, Spike. I'll really, really miss you. Don't forget to write. I sure hope he gets a ride this time.
I hope so, too.
Little brother, I realize how upset you must be losing Spike. So to make you forget about him, I've signed you up to be in our Christmas play. Here's the script. Just memorize it.
I can't memorize.
Don't worry, you only have one line. I'll help you.
We are here to tell you of a wondrous light.
A wondrous light that was a star.
I wonder if there's any way I can get out of here.
The wise men saw the star and followed it from afar.
Lucy,
They found the stable in the night, beneath the stars so big and bright.
What's the matter?
I can't remember my line.
The wise man left the presents there, gift so precious and so rare.
What do you mean you can't remember it?
I can't remember.
Look up, the star still stands, seen by millions in the lands.
You better remember it right now, you blockhead, or when I get home, I'll slug you.
The star that shone at Bethlehem still shines for us today.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you. I hope Spike made it back home.
I hope he got home in time to celebrate Christmas.
I drew a picture of your dog. Would you like to buy it?
Are you a starving artist? If you were a starving artist, I'd buy it.
All I had for breakfast was a waffle. Well, can you at least ask Snoopy to come out and pull me on my sled? Is he coming out?
I don't know. He can't stop laughing.
Please ask him again. I just want him to pull me a little ways.
He wants to know if you have a silver harness with golden bells and fancy tassels.
Hey, I'm lucky that I even have a sled.
Rerun really misses Spike. Maybe you could help him with the sled.
Maybe a dog is too much trouble.
Sometimes I lie awake at night and I ask, when will it all end? Then a voice comes to me that says, right after the credits.
Oh boy, only one more minute until Christmas vacation starts. And the teacher hasn't given us any assignments over the holidays. Oh no! I can't believe it! I've just had my whole vacation ruined, Linus. We're supposed to read War and Peace by Leo Tolstoy, and then write a book report about it. What a way to ruin a vacation. How are you doing with War and Peace, Charlie Brown? I just finished reading The Dust Jacket. Many is the book report that has been written by just reading The Dust Jacket.
But it's such a long book, Linus. Look, it's 1,136 pages long. I bet it weighs more than I do.
When Leo Tolstoy was writing War and Peace, his wife Sonia copied it for him 7 times. And she did it by candlelight and with a dip pen. And sometimes she had to use a magnifying glass to make out what he had written. Linus, I really had to do it after their child had been put to bed, and the servants had gone to their garrets, and it was quiet in the house. Just think, Charlie Brown, she wrote the book 7 times with a dip pen. And you're telling me you can't even read it once?
Hello?
Hiya, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty.
Oh, hi.
Great news, Chuck. Marcy and I are gonna throw a New Year's party. You know, ring out the old and bring in the new.
Well, I don't think I can...
It's gonna be great, Chuck. Games and dancing and everything.
But I don't dance. And besides, I have to read War and Peace.
This is your chance to ask the girl of your choice, Chuck. And I guess we know who that will be. Huh, Chuck, you sly dog?
But you don't understand. Like I said, I can't do anything over vacation because...
I know you're a little nervous, Chuck. Being at your first real date. Call me later, Chuck. Boy, we were just with Marcy. There's gonna be a great New Year's party. It's boy ask girl, and I just know my sweet baboo will ask me. I am not your sweet baboo, and I wouldn't invite you to a chicken race. Isn't he the cutest thing? And I expect a certain piano player to ask me.
But I've got this book report to do.
I'm enrolling us in a dance class. A New Year's party is not a party without lots of dancing.
I'll never be able to read that book, Linus.
What are you going to do, Charlie Brown?
Pardon me, but do you have a comic book called War and Peace? No. Do you have a record of War and Peace? No. How about a tape or a cassette? No. Well, thanks anyway. How about a computer game about War and Peace? No.
You didn't ask about film strips, Charlie Brown.
No, they don't have it on film strips either. Well, Prince, Genoa and Luca are now no more than private estates of the Bonaparte family. No, I warn you that if you do not tell me we are at war, if you again allow yourself to palliate all the infamies and atrocities, well, here I am, reading War and Peace, and everybody else is at dance class having fun. Maybe I should go over to the class and just look in, see what they're all doing. But I have to read my book.
Slow, slow, quick, quick, move across the floor. Slow, slow, quick, quick.
I'm only on page 5 of my book.
Shoulders back, stomach in. Take a deep breath, now let's begin. Again, slow, slow, quick, quick. It's really lots of fun. Just follow the footprints on the floor, and you move as one. Slow, slow, quick, quick. Just think of Fred Astaire. Once you get that feeling, you'll be flying through the air. Now just relax, glide along, keep the rhythm of the song. Slow, slow, quick, quick. 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 Slow, slow.
Good grief. He spoke in that elaborately choice French, in which our forefathers not only spoke but thought, and with those slow, patronizing intonations peculiar to a man of importance who has grown old in court society. He went up to Anna Pavlovna, kissed her hand, presenting her with a...
I wonder when my sweet baboo is going to ask me to the party. I am not your sweet baboo, and I wouldn't invite you to a garage sale. Isn't he the cutest thing? Rerun, you must be doing something wrong. Balloons are supposed to be round, not square. You must be blowing air into the wrong places. Here, try it again. this way. Okay, now let's see you do it. Try blowing slower. Now you're getting it. Here, I've got another tight balloon. Watch. Now you try it.
Well, are you taking me to the party or not? Musicians don't dance. Anyway, I'll be playing the piano at the party. I don't mind the rejection. It's the smile that bugs me.
If you don't ask me to the party, I'll just go with someone else.
Good. Go with someone else.
Anna Pavlovna's drawing room gradually began to fill. The people of the highest distinction in Petersburg were there. People very different in ages and characters. Hello?
Hiya, Chuck. This is Peppermint Patty. You thought any more about who you're inviting to the party, Chuck?
No, I haven't thought about that. I'm reading War and Peace.
Aha! I knew it would be me.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm only on page 5 of my book.
Come on, Chuck. Remember, you have to invite somebody.
Well, I suppose you're right. I wonder if that little red-haired girl would go with me.
What?
Do you think she would?
So long forever, Chuck.
I've written an invitation to the little red-haired girl. I was afraid to call her. It's too late to mail it, so I thought I'd take it to her house. But I'm worried.
Why? All you have to do is slip the letter into the mail slot in the front door of the house.
But what if my hand gets caught in the mail slot?
That's ridiculous, Charlie Brown.
Well then, what if my hand gets caught in the mail slot, and while I'm hanging there, someone opens the door?
Charlie Brown, you worry about the most impossible things.
Hello? Hello? Heather, are you home? I've come to invite you to a New Year's party. I mean, if you don't have anything else to do, would you like to come? I could either pick you up or meet you there. If I ever get my hand out of this mailbox, I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. Tomorrow night's the party. The little red-haired girl never answered my letter. What a way to start a new year. Tomorrow night, millions of people will be going to parties and dressing up. Some are even ready a day ahead of time.
It's too bad Charles couldn't come to the party, sir. I couldn't care less, Marcy. It's too bad you had to write that report. Okay, everybody, it's time to play musical chairs.
Hi, can I come in?
I thought you had to study.
Well, I thought I could read some of it here.
Come on, Chuck, admit it, you sly dog. You wanted to start the new year with me.
Well, I was kind of hoping the little red-haired girl would show up.
Chuck, you drive me crazy. Come on, sir. Everybody is ready for musical chairs. Okay, let's get started.
Can I play?
Oh, I guess so, Chuck. Come on. Hey, stop for musical chairs. Come on, let's go. Set up the chairs now all in a row. You run around the chairs till the music stops. And you have to find a seat now. Don't get caught, 'cause when the music stops, you can't be standing there if you want to be a winner at musical chairs. Now we take away a chair while you're running around. Don't let the kid in front of you get you down. Just listen to the rhythm now, don't miss a beat, 'cause you don't want to be the only one without a seat. You can't be standing there if you want to be a winner. You got to be a winner if you want to be a winner at musical chairs. Yeah!
Come on, Charlie Brown. It's almost midnight. I'll pour you a root beer.
Thank you, Lucy. I've decided next year I'm going to be a changed person.
Oh, be serious, Charlie Brown.
No, I mean it. I'm going to be strong and firm.
Forget it, Charlie Brown. You'll always be wishy-washy.
Why can't I change just a little bit? I've got it. I'll be wishy one day and washy the next.
Charlie Brown, I have news for you. You will never... You sniffed in my root beer! Your stupid beagle sniffed in my root beer! Look at that! I'll bet it's full of dog germs! Where are my binoculars? Aha! I thought so! You see, it's filled with dog germs.
There's one thing you should never do. Never sniff at someone's root beer.
Hey, Chuck, wait for me. Hey, Chuck, that was a sly move on your part. You know, to get us out here alone on New Year's Eve.
Huh?
Yep, we might end up ushering in the new year together. I bet you'd like that, eh, Chuck? It's been a great year, Chuck. You'll have to admit that. What do you think, Chuck, would be good rules for living in the new year?
Keep the ball low. Don't leave your crayons in the sun. Use dental floss every day. Don't spill the shoe polish. Always knock before entering. Don't let the ants get in the sugar. Never volunteer to be a program chairman. Always get your first serve in. And feed your dog whenever he's hungry.
Will those rules give me a better life, Chuck?
A better life and a fat dog.
Have you made any New Year's resolutions, Chuck?
Yes. You know how I always dread the whole year? Well, this time I'm only going to dread one day at a time.
Hey, come on, it's almost midnight. Grab your partners, everybody.
You're weird, Chuck.
But alike in the set in which they moved, the daughter of Prince Vasily, the beauty, Ellen, came to fetch her father and go with him to the ambassador's feet. She was wearing a ball dress with an imperial badge on it. The young Princess Bolkonsky was there, celebrated as the most seductive woman in Petersburg. She had been married the previous winter and was not now going out into the great world on account of her interesting condition, but was still to be seen at small parties. Prince Ippolit, the son of Prince Vasily, came too with Morton Mart, whom he introduced.
Oh, hi. You're Heather, aren't you? Please come in. Charlie Brown told me he had invited you to the party. I don't know where Charlie Brown is right now, but would you like to dance? Chuck, where are you? It's just a few seconds before midnight. Chuck, Chuck! Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? And days of old lang syne, my dear, and days of old lang syne. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for the sake of old lang syne. Chuck, how could you do this to me? When midnight came along, I was the only one standing all alone.
Big brother, my sweet Rebel didn't dance with me at midnight. And do you know why?
Well,
Because he danced with your friend, the little red-haired girl.
He did what?
Gee, Charlie Brown, I didn't know where you went. But, well, your friend is sure a good dancer.
You mean she was here? The little red-haired girl was here? And I missed her?
Charles? Hurry up, Charlie Brown. We'll be late for school. Did you finish War and Peace, Charlie Brown?
I finished at 3 o'clock this morning.
How did you like it, Charlie Brown?
I don't remember a thing.
Did you turn in your report?
Yes,
What did the teacher say about it? What grade did you get?
a D-, the lowest grade without failing.
Gee, I'm sorry, Charlie Brown.
The teacher said it looked like the sort of report that was written after midnight on the last day of Christmas vacation.
What did you say?
What could I say? I congratulated her on her remarkable insight.
Did you see what our next assignment is?
No, what is it?
To read Crime and Punishment by Dostoevsky. Happy New Year, Charlie Brown. Now it's the